YouTube. Hurry up. Magical, absolutely magical. We're gonna be going for the Rainbow Gambler perk challenge on IW. It's pretty much the same as the Rainbow perk challenges on like Origins or whatever, except on IW, and we have to use the Gambler trait. So basically, how this works is start in Director's Cut. I mean, obviously we have to start in Director's Cut, or else we won't be able to obtain all the perks. We go and remove all the perks at round 1, so I guess the one thing about this challenge is we will have pretty much the entire map open on round 1, but whatever. Basically, order we gotta get them in: Tuff, Nuff, Bang Bangs, Trailblazers, Racin Stripes, Mule, Munchies, Quickies, Up and Atoms, Blue Bolts, Slappy, Taffy, and then finish with Bombstoppers. That's gonna be our order. And yeah. We're just gonna go through here, make sure that we have as many weapons that have Gambler on them. Like you, even though I probably won't use you ever. I still don't get why this one has Hollow Point instead of Faraday Slug. It's an energy weapon, so it should have Faraday Slug. Makes absolutely no sense. I believe that's everything. Oh, right, I have a smooth burr on this, so yep. Put Godsend back on you. If I'd play enough multiplayer, I'd have one for this, but I don't. So alright, that's it. Okay. So we start in Director's Cut, open up the entire map, remove all the perks on round 1, and then we try to earn them back in the Rainbow perk order. And then if it's not in the correct order, then we remove it, wait another 75 kills, try again. That's how this challenge goes. So it's one of those challenges where it theoretically gets easier as you go. But big yikes, though.
This is how you shoot a scene. Action!
So let's go and remove all our perks.
There's not so many power switches in the next build. Don't we have a grip or PA that can do this? I'm expanding the set. Don't worry, it's within budget. This one is just for you. That's your cue, Neil. Careful in this next area. It's a hot set. Stay dead. Toys are so much more fun with the lights on. Enjoying the thrills and chills of Spaceland.
And obviously, since we won't be getting multiple exquisites this game, we're not going to be doing any testing and stuff like that.
Right you are, but perhaps the winds are shifting tonight.
Is that right?
I guess unless my luck really is that bad and I don't have any good perks until... That probably won't be the case.
It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine, baby.
I can't wait to see the coming.
Can't pick up the karma yet because I still have Mule Munchies. Gotta get rid of that first. Made that mistake a few times before.
We are breaking into the next act. That performance can stay on the cutting room floor. We are breaking into the next act. Oh! You're supposed to be acting! I'm expanding the set. Don't worry, it's within budget. No wonder those shots looked awful. The lighting was off. Quite literally. We are breaking into the next act.
And there we go. Now, I want to get karma. We can hit the box once. Yeah, didn't think so.
Better, but this will do. For now.
Attention all Spaceland Space Cadets. We have a special message direct from Mission Control.
You just roll NV4 karma.
They're giving behind-the-scenes access to the park. Zip on over to the Cosmic Way to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Yes, please, and thank you. Oh, add that to the blooper reel. I prefer slower motion.
Oh, I totally forgot to.
Why, hello there.
What up, Spartan? We're going for another one on this challenge. The impossible challenge because of my terrible RNG. Come on, last zombie, where are you at? Or one more zombie, same thing. No, I'm not streaming on my Elgato. I pretty much only do that for last-gen stuff, or unless I, like, actually need to, get voice chat stuff. It's just easier doing these types of streams. And I feel like the Elgato streams just don't hit sub boxes unless it's like VO2 stuff. I don't know. Like, even though they show up, that, like, I can kind of pre-schedule that saying, hey, I'm about to start streaming or whatever. I can't necessarily do that with these streams, but I don't know. I feel like these ones actually do semi-hit sub boxes. Makes no sense. Plus, come on, this is IW. There's gonna be people showing up. You know how it is. This is gonna be a slow start, though. That's for sure.
Now be a good little actor and die on cue already! This is breaking continuity!
Alright. Over here, still trying to get some stuff set up. Oof, imagine running concussion grenades, though. Like, why do they even exist? Yeah, it's like with these streams, I know for a fact that there's no way that anything could possibly, like, echo or anything like that. Like, with the, BO2 streams and stuff like that, sometimes it'll echo. Because, obviously, I'm using a different headset, I don't know. My other mic definitely sounds better, but it picks up other audio, like, very easily. Taking forever to spawn in, though. I know it's only round 4, but come on.
Deep. Perhaps a spot of deja vu. Who made me shut it? Oh, right.
Plus, these streams auto mute the background music that are in these maps, or at least for Spaceland and Rave. It doesn't do that for Shaolin. Good memes, right? So I won't get a copyright notice from that. I kind of want to try to get the Rack 9. Like, NV4 is not terrible or anything, but obviously Rack 9 or KBS Longbow. That's what we want. No to that nuke.
Another genius creation from yours truly.
Oh, let me see if I can get these multi-kills.
A cut. Good work, everyone. Mainly me.
And that's a no on our first Perk.
Yes, please, and thank you.
This is why this is the near impossible challenge. And then as soon as I use it the once. The problem with this is if it gives me Up and Atoms as the free perk. I've only got 6 of them. Oh, melee kills. We'll have to use this. There's probably only one zombie left in the round, though. Where you at? Stop taking forever to spawn in. Literally taking forever to spawn in. Wasn't even last. Like, really, take forever to spawn in, why don't you?
Oh, add that to the blooper reel.
First try, highest score possible on both of them. Good memes. Still, where is this last zombie? Thank you.
That's one. Just 2 more, you've got yourself a prize.
Oh my! Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, it starts boiling! Hang in there, kids.
Just one more step to your point, and we've got a prize for you.
Lady Luck, she... What's my line?
Kinda wasting a couple of kills with this, but whatever.
Yes, a wrap.
Ooh, fire sale. Fire sale and the box didn't even move yet.
Like a fire sale party!
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now. I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now. I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now. I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now.
I don't want to be wasting kills. Gotta get as many kills as possible with weapons that have the gambler trait.
This is some of the best work I've ever done.
Hello, last zombie. It's round 7. You can start running now. Trash. Anywhere? Hello? Last zombie? Like, actually though, why is the last zombie taking forever to spawn in? Like, I didn't know I was playing World at War Knocked. Really though, while I'm here, this is the one I've never been able to get. I don't know, I'm not good at this one. Thank you for spawning in 20 minutes later. That's the one I'm just not good at.
This set needed more blood. What will I think of next?
Oh, that precision accuracy there.
Behold, my artistic vision. One for you.
Or you want to give me the KBS longbow, like, first try? Silent no intensifies. Okay, type 2. That's at least something. Something that we can take. Not gonna be keeping it, but it's another weapon that has the gambler trait. Should be getting a perk here in a second. Of course, now it gives me the axe at an early round when we're not doing that. Aw, that sucks. That's the second perk that we need. RIP to that. What up, Axorus? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the impossible challenge for IW. My RNG luck's not good enough for this. I do have Director's Cut, but it pretty much means nothing for this challenge. I already got rid of all the perks at the beginning. The challenge is to get them all back in order by using the Gambler trait that's on certain weapons. Yeah, because, like, obviously, you can't do this challenge if you're not playing in Director's Cut, because you're only limited to 5 perks. Okay, good. At least the box moved out of here. Worst location. I mean, if anything, Director's Cut does allow us to double pack this game without having to do the Easter egg, but other than that, it's kind of a non-factor. It's just kind of the thing that allows us to even attempt this challenge to begin with. Huff better not steal a bunch of my kills, though. Trust me, I get a lot of people trying to rope me into this whole thing of carrying them through the Easter egg. I don't really care about Easter eggs like that, to be honest. I did them once, and there's only a few Easter eggs that I actually care about doing multiple times. Other than that, I really could care less about, like, a majority of the Easter eggs in COD Zombies.
Met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Groot. He's park and whipping arms from torsos. I hope your first date is a good one.
I know, like, I'm not like trying to judge you or whatever, not trying to, say, oh, you're just someone who wants to get carried through the Easter eggs, because, I mean, it's 2019, and I do get a lot of that, but you get where I'm coming from, though. I don't want to do the Easter egg if I don't have to, for the most part, or I, like, really have to be in the mood to do it. If that makes sense. I'm just gonna steal a bunch of my kills, though. Like, 'cause anytime I do an IW stream, it's basically gonna happen where someone's just gonna join the stream and say, hey, can you help me with the Easter eggs, or something along the lines of that. So it gets annoying from my standpoint, especially, like, when I don't want to do them. Or, like, when I'm doing these streams, I'm, like, already preoccupied with trying to attempt something else. I'm not, like, gonna restart the game, invite you, do all that nonsense and stuff like that. And, I don't know, I guess people don't seem to understand that. I guess They're like, hey, he has Director's Cut, he has Willard Wyler, he'll carry me through all of the Easter eggs. Like, no, I'm not, I don't care about Beast from Beyond. I don't want to do that Easter egg. I don't want to do the Mephistopheles boss fight again. I don't care. Like, I don't care about Easter eggs like that. I did it once. Cool. There's the experience. Other than that, there's really only a few Easter eggs that I'll do multiple times. That'd be like Origins, Horizon, Rave, since it's kind of easy. But, like, stuff like that, I could care less. I'm just gonna be stealing a bunch of my kills like this. And, yes, if I didn't say it already, I do still play World at War. I kinda go back and play everything. Don't let me pick this up. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that! First perk. We actually got a correct perk. Now, what's the chance of getting Bang Bangs back after it already gave it to me the time before? Oh, of course it still didn't want to leave Polar.
Use a fate and fortune card.
It went from the worst box location in the map to the second worst box location in the map. Good meme. Alright, let's go again for the longbow. Watch, it's gonna move and go right back here as well.
Welcome to the Polar Peaks. Please place all large items in the stowaway bin before getting on the coaster. Hands and feet must remain inside the coaster at all times.
Yeah, basically, I had another friend who was like sort of in the same situation, where he was constantly getting asked by other just random people to basically help them, translation, carry them through the Easter eggs, and he basically stopped playing IW just because of people like that. It's kind of sad. Like, how rampant the problem actually is. Like, he legitimately, like, changed his PSN and, like, stopped playing IW because of that. Like, almost altogether because of people like that. Aw, there goes an Up and Adams. Rip that. So I only got 4 more of those. That's gonna be my problem with Up and Adams. If it keeps giving me those over and over again, then it's gonna be impossible to get another one back. So I only got 4 more of those left. That's the other thing with playing in Director's Cut, it gives you 6 of them. So that's 6 chances for the game to screw me over like that, and I have to start over, because it wants to give me nothing but Up and Adams. At least it gave me a Tough Nuff, though, pretty early on. More concussion grenades, because why?
tonight.
Okay, raw, that's at least something. Not what I'm going for, but it's something. Or I'm just trash and I can die anyway. Cool. Yeah, I'm trash. Let's be real. Never allowed to do anything first try. That's my channel. I'm not allowed to do anything first try.
I am Willard Wyler, master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying...
Now we're gonna get it here. That's literally my channel in a nutshell. I'm never allowed to do anything on the first try. Honestly, I should probably just like hold a grenade at the start of every single stream just so that I can get the screw up out of the way. Ugh. I definitely should just hold a grenade at the start of like every single stream just so that I get the screw up out of the way first.
I can't wait to see the coming attractions. I can't wait to see the coming attractions. Enjoying the thrills and chills of Spaceland?
Well, if it isn't the one, the only Willard Wyler, master of the macabre.
Oh, leave that silly little robot alone. He is not part of the official props list. Right you are, but perhaps the winds are shifting tonight.
Is that right? Well, I know just the song to play for you.
Somehow I knew you would.
It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine, baby.
I'm expanding the set. Don't worry, it's within but. No wonder those shots looked awful. The lighting was off. Quite literally. I need to set one of those up to take me from the set back to the theater. And pronto! We are breaking into the next act! Spaceland's toys are so much more fun with the lights on! I can't wait to see the coming attractions. I'm expanding the set. Don't worry, it's within budget. We are breaking into the next act.
Oh, rip.
That performance can stay on the cutting room floor.
Welcome to the Polar Peaks. Please place
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
Try a few times. For one, I'll just grab the karma.
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now. Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend. Another genius creation from yours truly.
Something? Anything? Nope. Now we wait for the zombies to take forever to spawn in. Because they want to spawn in like way over there or something. I'm not gonna get this.
Yes, please, and thank you. Add that to the blooper reel.
See how many times it takes to get tough enough.
What will I think of next?
Multi-kills, not with this karma. Even if it's only round 2. Probably not. Of course it moves. It's gonna go to polar. Because that's where it always goes.
It's voodoo! I could have sworn we'd caught this 3 months before too.
See if I can get the multi-kills with this.
A cut!
Alright, maybe if I actually could aim. Literally, if I could actually aim.
Good work, everyone.
Thank you.
Mainly me.
Rings of Saturn basketball. Swish! From downtown. Nice shot. Swish! From downtown. Nice shot.
Why, hello there.
Rings of Saturn basketball. Swish! Word from our sponsor. Nice shot. Swish! From downtown. Nice shot. From downtown. Swish! Nice shot. Too high score. All right. For all you space cadets out there fighting for your right to party. Direct from Mission Control. The key to your journey lies in wait. Keep it real, and you'll find that one-way trip on top.
Went to polar, didn't it? Of course it did. And it's in that spot, too. Oh, that precision accuracy there. Yeah, of course it's in that spot.
Keep your ear to the street. Find those beats. Find your ticket out of here.
Like, move?
Tonight shall be wielded. I was expecting something better. This will do. For now. That was easy.
I saw that. I saw you flash that at me.
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For
Congratulations, Cadet. You got
All that just to get the same weapon back.
Feeling a spot of deja vu, are we?
I mean, really, I just want to move the box. I don't want to hear. Oh, baited, of course. S-Ravage.
Lady Luck and I have excellent chemistry on screen.
Guys! We suggest that all small children be accompanied by a
That's a wrap.
What up, Hugo? Welcome to the really annoying challenge that I make up. It's basically a summary of all the really dumb challenges that I make up.
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now.
Alright, at least it moved.
This isn't magic. Ah! It's voodoo!
I mean, let's be real, this challenge is basically impossible. Especially with my RNG, like... You think the Moon Easter egg is bad when it comes to RNG? No, that's nothing. It's a cakewalk compared to this. I mean, let's be real, this is probably gonna take, I don't know, 35 rounds on a good day to complete. Is this a good day? Probably not. Yeah, Origins as well with the robots, that's nothing. 'Cause all you're doing for that is waiting for the robots. No, here you have to actively progress through rounds, actively get kills. So really, even Origins is a cakewalk, especially when you got people speedrunning. Oh, rip that nuke. Especially when you got people speedrunning it and somehow getting it in less than an hour, so... first perk, Mule Munchies, that's a no, we gotta drop that. Yeah, this challenge puts the Origins Rainbow Perk challenge to shame. That challenge is nothing compared to this.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, all the Origins Rainbow Perk challenges, getting lucky with finding the dig spots. Especially since you start with Jug. Really, for this one, there's no real difference in reverse rainbow and regular rainbow. It still takes the same amount of RNG to get both of them. It's just the fact that you'll have Tough Nuff first or not.
That needed more blood.
Like, I could just as easily get Bombstoppers first, or I could just as easily get Tough Nuff first. Or it could give me Up and Atoms 3 times in a row. That's pretty much how this challenge works. Yeah, and obviously we have to use a select amount of weapons. Like, there's only a few weapons that have the Gambler trait. I have a lot of them, but yeah, like, there's a lot of good weapons in IW, especially with the weapons that have Gambler. Rack 9, KBS Longbow, Fire Sale.
Tonight, you shall be a Hollywood legend.
So, like, there's a lot of weapons that we can use here.
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now. I was expecting something better, but this will do.
But really, I'm only going for 2-3 weapons.
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
What's the wonder map? It's the alien pistols.
Tonight,
I just had it a second ago. I had one of them a second ago, but we're not going for him.
I was
Gives me an
expecting
axe
something
now, of
better,
course.
but this will do.
Never when I was actually trying to get the axe for something before. Yeah, it's the 4 alien pistols. We're not going to be worrying about those, but they're in the box right now. Since I'm playing in Director's Cut. Axe is terrible.
Deep trouble now.
Like, I'm not even really building them, I'm just putting the parts there, because habit. Like, Revocator is actually useless, but whatever, it's just habit. And of course it goes right here, wouldn't it?
Tonight, you shall be wielded by
I don't even want to use the scope dollars, though.
tonight.
Okay, there's our alien pistol. We don't need it, we don't want it. This is the worst one of the 4, to be honest. Of all the box locations, you say Gen 2 at Origins? I don't really find that one that bad. I mean, and again, I barely ever hit the box on Origins. Like, MP40 and done.
We'll need an insert shot.
Oh, hey, look at that. We actually got Tough Nuff. Cool, there's one perk that we need. Second try, by the way. Cool, and we moved the box. I need this Revocator zombie out of here, stealing my kills.
For nothing.
I don't even think I've opened Pack-a-Punch yet.
This is breaking continuity.
I haven't even opened Pack-a-Punch yet, what am I doing? Not that I have enough points, but, you know. I need to go and grab some ammo as well. And the wheel's over there in that little corner.
Got a souvenir token? Exchange it at any souvenir station. Mix and match 'em. Who knows? You might get lucky. The right combo.
I'm just gonna grab this then.
Put you in the home stretch.
NV4's got one for now. NV4's got a gambler trade on it. This zombie's still here. I say Revocator's so useless, but okay. Apparently the zombie's still alive. I wouldn't even really say that, because yesterday's stream was doing the Pack-a-Punch challenge on Transit, and I got that done. Only took me 31 rounds, and that was without using the bank. Like, I don't need the bank. All you need is a DSR with a long shot perma perk. Like, let's be real here. Like, I'm trying to go for a DSR anyway most of the time, so might as well.
Not so much.
Oh, I missed it.
My teams met our lovely Spaceland mascot Groot. He strolled through the park and ridden on some tours.
My precision accuracy.
I hope your first date is a good one.
Alright, next perk we're looking for is Bang Bangs. In our little order here.
You call that acting?
I want that fire sale. Should do the buried Pack-a-Punch challenge next. I think I'm gonna do one on BO3, because I haven't done one for BO3 yet.
I was expecting something better, but this was for now. I was expecting something better.
I think it's
but
given me the Shredder 3 times this game so far.
for now.
GK, Honestly, I think GK is probably my least played map out of all of BO3. I mean, I guess minus, like, Chronicles or something, like, minus, like, Chronicles and Oct or something like that. I don't really play Chronicles, or I don't really play GK unless I'm doing, like, time attacks or something like that. I don't know, I just never really got into it and all. I swear, I still haven't even opened Pack-a-Punch, haven't I? Nope. Oof, Shang with randoms. That's a yikes. Trying to open Pack-a-Punch in a Shangri-La public match is like basically doing the Easter egg.
Summer blockbuster if I've ever seen one. What are you doing in there? Quit wasting time and get back on the set. Our zombie stunt team is getting restless.
Attention all space cadets. We have a special message straight from Mr. General. For today only, they're giving behind-the-scenes access to the park.
Like it matters. A public match for BO1 probably only lasts about 10 rounds if you're 10 rounds on a good day. I got Mule Munchies. Rip. But really, what's the lesser of two evils, though? Because then you look at BO3 and everyone's just like using Mega Gobblegums and stuff, and then once they down once, they're gonna leave, and guess what? They're the host. So that means connection interrupted, bye-bye game. Host migrations don't work if the host close app. Or like you got little Billy No Skill over here running with hitting raindrops on round 1, so now here I am stuck with dead shot and stamina up on Kino. Or you got that one kid who pops 3 immolations on Origins on round 1 before they even turn on the generator. Like, true story, by the way. Like, I just wish that there was, like, a no megas playlist for, like, public matches. Ooh, this is fun, though. I know I'm completely wasting kills here, but that's the best part about the, alien pistols. Is whenever you get an infinite ammo and you're able to do that. Okay, that's at least a weapon that has the gambler trait. Stop stealing my kills, Hoff. And it goes right back to Polar. Honestly, though, I don't even really like BO1 that much. I don't know what it is, I just don't like it. BO2's my game. It's the knifing. Let's be real, it's the knifing. I always hated the BO1 knifing. It just, I don't know. I'd rather the World at War knife, because at least, like, people like to absolutely trash the World at War knifing, but at least it's possible to avoid a knife lunge. Like, if you knew how to, it was possible to avoid the knife lunge. Every time on BO1, you're basically 100% guaranteed you're lunging into that zombie, and a lot of times it'll hit you before you'll, like, kill trade a zombie. Meanwhile, everyone's like, oh, World at War knifing is terrible because you get stuck on zombies. Okay, you can avoid the knife lunge. Can you do that in BO1? No. Of course it gives me up and atoms, so I think we're only down to 3 more up and atoms left. You can't be giving these to me. No, what I mean, like, with VO1 is, like, you could be on, like, round 2 or something, and then you knife into a zombie, it hits you once, you back up, and then you go to knife into it the second time, and it still hits you before you fully lunge into it. That's what I hate about VO1. Is they'll hit you before you hit them. Alright, you want to give me the KBS longbow? No intensifies. Thank you. I will take that. I will 100% take that. I didn't get baited this game with the S-Ravage. So let me make sure. Wolf bow is my bow. Right, I don't care about no storm bow. Storm bow's overrated. Storm bow got nerfed a while ago. Storm bow's a camping weapon. That's just end of story on that. Alright, where'd this brute go? Yeah, it's a camping weapon, but look at good old BO4. Oof. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like, I don't really like camping, but you look at BO4 and it's like the only way to go for high rounds is like camping China Alley. I do like kind of to break the mold a little bit, and that's why I like Classified, because I can actually go in no man's land and train. Because I can remove all the boxes and actually open that area up, so I'd rather do that than whatever, like, whatever trap strat. Like, I don't really like trap strats. I don't like having to constantly box swap like that. It just gets boring. That's why I didn't really do high rounds for, like, BO1 or anything like that. I get bored easily, so I gotta be doing something. Like, pretty much I gotta always be on the move. Yeah, and then of course you got the salvo, which is basically the wonder weapon of every single map. Oh, blue bolts, rip. Yeah, we gotta drop this now. Might as well get my 20k here and then go ahead and double pack both of them for now. And then I guess we can go ahead and grab an arcane core and put it on the rack 9 as well. Because we're probably going to end up keeping this for the entire game. Like, it's kind of what I've said. It's like, you got BO3 over here that kind of... Oh yeah, right, I still have to get rid of this. The BO3 double pack kind of devalued wonder weapons, and then now you look at BO4 and how the salvo is just completely devalued wonder weapons. Like, why take the death of Orion? Why take the Winter's Howl when the salvo's better anyways? See if I can find some, what's it called? Repulsors. That's what they're called. I don't know, BO4 is just kind of super boring. I do have one long challenge that I'm eventually going to do on that, and that's the reactive camo challenge that I keep blathering on about. Which I'm fully ready to do that challenge. It's just kind of finding a point of when I want to actually sit down and do it, because that's probably going to take 4 or 5 separate days of streaming in order to fully complete. Like, I did it before, but that was before, like, all the DLC weapons dropped. And what this challenge is, basically, getting each weapon, or putting a reactive camo, whether it be like Diamond, Dark Matter, or like an actual reactive camo Mastercraft on it, and then getting each weapon in one game to its final reactive camo stage. So I did that before. I did it on Classified, and that was the whole thing that I was talking about with kind of breaking the mold and actually training on that map. So that took me to about like round 130 something to fully complete it. And that was before all the DLC weapons. And that took me 4 separate streams to do. This time around, I'm probably going to do it in custom mutations, and I'm probably going to do it on Dead of the Night so that I can just turn off Nosferatus because they completely ruin the map. 1 perk off. I need Bang Bangs before getting that. But at least with that, I'll have, like, infinite ammo in the case of silver bullets, right? And it's like, I'm already level 1000 in BO4, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not really going for anything. I don't need the XP. I like the concept of Voyage, but really it's not good. Gas grenades, too bad I don't really care about those. I need to get kills with the actual weapons that have the Gambler perk on it. Oh, right, repulsors, that's what we need. If anything, we can have our panic button in the case of repulsors here for IW.
Your soul will be mine.
Yeah, pretty much. Deadwire on any wall weapon. You put Deadwire or Blast Furnace on the Shiva and all of a sudden it becomes an amazing weapon. That's why I like IW's system better, because the whole arcane core system and everything, it makes the actual weapon stronger, and not like in a cheesy type way, not like in a cheap and cheesy type of way. It actually kind of shows like full potential of weapons and stuff like that without just cheating and making everything a one hit. It's like there's really no purpose to even, like, mutations with such a kind of like this hyped up feature, but nobody uses it. It's like, You don't get XP for playing in mutations, and ZWR doesn't allow for mutations use, so it's like no one uses it. Yeah, literally, like Golden Pack-a-Punches only exist just to solve a BO4 issue. Let's be real. Here you Pack-a-Punch once, you Pack-a-Punch twice, and then you get the Arcane Core. And the Exquisite, which... I don't know if I'm going to end up actually getting the Exquisite this game. I probably should. But at the same time, that requires a lot of kills with traps first. Wow, gives me Tough Enough and then Bombstoppers. Okay. It threw me the bone of Tough Enough first, now it's just not gonna give me the second perk that I need. And then the whole reason that Jug doesn't exist was just so that they can remove crutch perks, but really all they did was just move the crutch perk from Jug onto, like, Dying Wish, Winter's Wail, Victorious, perks like that. And then all the other perks are just, like, so meh. And Stamina Up. Stamina Up is the huge crutch perk. I mean, I basically haven't even touched my perk loadout for the entire game. Like, for the entire life cycle, I've pretty much stuck with the same 4 perks. I could care less. Yeah, I know Jug was meant to be in BO4, but really... Like, let's be real here. Just wait until Black Ops 5. Oh, rip. Oh, we got 2. We got 2 of these guys. And we've got another perk that we gotta remove. Oh, nice max ammo. Yeah, this is why this is the impossible challenge. It's round 21 and I only have one of the perks that I need. Origins Rainbow Perk Challenge? Nothing compared to this. These are the questions that will never be answered. Zombies Chronicles was the highest selling DLC in pretty much ever. Meanwhile, there's still budget cuts. I mean, I get that Sledgehammer just completely screwed everything over and whatever, and a lot of assets had to be moved towards Black Ops 5, but still. Speaking of which, won't be long until we start seeing stuff about Black Ops 5. Forget what you know. I don't think BO3 can handle it. Ugh, blue bolts again. Like, look at the look at the state of the public matches now in BO3. You can't find a match of anything except for, like, Shadows, Verizon, Kino, and Origins. Like, I know that's kind of an exaggeration. Like, you can still mainly find a public match in most playlists. It's just like, Moon takes a little bit of some time to find a public match. Really, if I'm playing public matches, I pretty much only want to play a public match in Moon. Because Kino, that's a no-no. You're just gonna get people running megas. Like, my emblem on BO3 is just something about stop using megas. Like, it's gotten to that point. Yeah, and then of course GK's Easter egg was broken for the longest time. Like, how about a fix for BO3 Origins, though, huh? You still blue screen every so often when you're just pack-a-punching. Where's a fix for that? Honestly, you know what really should be fixed? The closing app in general. You'd think that Activision would absolutely get on top of getting that fixed, right? They're losing out on so much money and stuff like that, because people just keep closing app. And then, it's like, it's fixed in BO4. Closing app doesn't work in BO4, but it doesn't matter because nobody uses megas anyway. So it's like, you can actually play a public match of BO4 without having to worry about someone closing app to try to save their 51st Perkaholic. And then you look at someone's stats and they have like 9,000 Perkaholics used. It's like, okay, you're not skilled. Because I can't be host. I'm not allowed to be host. No. This is BO3, okay? Same thing with IW, really. Host is always given to the person with the lowest level. With the worst internet. Mule Munchies again. Yeah, like, why bother with anything in BO4 when you got a specialist weapon that kills in forever? This is my RNG luck, though, in a nutshell. The game threw me a bone by giving me Tough Nuff on the first one. Or the second one, or whatever it was. Basically don't even need perks. Of course, I did the stream the other day of just the no perk challenge. To 45 and 46, and of course, the 46 is because my game crashed. Right? Good meme, Alpha Omega. Also, that was 46, having not played Alpha in I don't know how long. Yeah, I get it with the Origins robots and stuff like that, but again, like, it's not really difficult if you think about it, like, cause all you're doing is saving a zombie and waiting. Here you have to actually, like, actively get kills with a limited amount of weapons. It gave me the third perk that I need again. Really, give me bang bangs first. Like, I need it because it's my second perk, but I also need it because it's getting to that round where the NV4 is starting to drop off. I'm over here acting like I have speed cola. That was kind of a wasted repulsor there. I don't think I killed a single zombie with that. Look, there just needs to be, like, maybe for, like, BO4, there just needs to be a bunch of, like, non-canon maps that are just, like, fun to play. Like, not necessarily, like, survival maps, but, like, maps that have, like, a semi, like, easy Easter egg, but, like, not necessarily connected to, like, the actual storyline, but it's, like, a bunch of non-canon maps for Mauler Sentinel Gang. It's a big oof. Oh, blue bolts again.
Your soul will be mine.
Maybe then people will stop complaining about remakes, but at the same time, they want familiar stuff. What do you want? Like, people want something new, but the new stuff is trash, so... like, what do you want? Black Ops reused assets. The forget what you know tagline's coming back too. There's a max down there, but we just got a max. Like, okay lads, where do you want to eat? Like, literally, it's round 27 and all I have is one perk. That's my RNG lock. Aww, that sucks. Next perk I need is Bang Bangs. It's pretty much given me everything but that. I know it hasn't given me like Slappy Taffy or Trailblazers yet, but you know what I mean. It just keeps giving me the same couple of perks over and over again. I mean, it hasn't actually given me Quickies except for this one time so far, but it's given me Mule Munchies like 4 times. I think there's still a brute somewhere. Pack-a-Punch Challenge for Zetsubo. I'll have to look at the my spreadsheet when it comes to BO3 and see what weapon, or what map has the most amount of weapons on it. This thing is starting a 2-shot without double tap. Like, I don't want to go and get the Exquisite because that's bare minimum, that's bare minimum 60 zombies that I have to let the traps kill. See, the thing about IW is at least they tried. Like, they were trying to keep the formula similar, but kind of put their own spin on it. And then it's like you go over to World War II and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Actually, now that I think about it, did I put Bang Bangs first? Let me go and, like, actually look at the perk icon. Tough Nuff, Bang Bangs, Trailblaze, because I said Tough Nuff, then Bang Bangs, then Trailblazers, but really, like, looking at the perk icon, let me go buy Bang Bangs real quick and kind of get, like, a side-by-side. Because I think I might have been getting this order wrong the entire time. So let me see this. Yeah. What do you think? Definitely? Definitely should Trailblazers be second? Kind of seeing that side-by-side now. I think it should be. Yeah, Trailblazers and then Bang Bangs? Absolutely. I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I mean, it still wouldn't have changed anything, because that was the first time it gave us Trailblazers, so... Either way... I just have to change the order in the description. So, let me do that real quick. Where are you at? Order Tough Nuff. Trailblazers, Bang Bangs. And then, Racin Stripes, Mule Munchies, Quickies, Up and Adams, Blue Bolt, Slappy Taffy, Bombstoppers. Well, we got 2. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. I would really like to get Bang Bangs, though, on this next one. Like, this challenge should theoretically get easier as we go, just because as we get more perks, it eliminates the chance of getting a wrong perk. Yeah, 2 more. 2 down. Way more to go. Because even the Rack 9's starting to drop off. I mean, that's without double tap or Bang Bangs, but still. I want to hurry up and get Mule Munchies too, so that I can grab the KBS longbow as well. Like, I'm only holding on to this NV4 because I need a wall weapon. Like, for the time being, I do need a wall weapon. Longbow's definitely the more powerful one, but Rack 9's got more ammo. I actually don't know what my highest perk count is for the amount of times that I've tried this. I guess technically they'd all be obsolete now because I've been doing it in the wrong order. So, really doesn't matter. Yes! That's what we need. Three down. Alright, Rack 9's actually good again. NV4 is actually somewhat good. Our next perk we need is Racin Stripes. All the comments that say that I need more views, need more subs. YouTube algorithm doesn't think so. Welcome to YouTube 2019, almost 2020. I'm over here doing all the challenges that no one else would think to do, because they're not insane. Like, these are all the dumb challenges that I think up in my head. I still haven't even grabbed the battery. It's gonna be in the last place that I look, too. It's gonna be in the 6th location. Wait, since when did YouTube care about its creators? It doesn't, unless they make them money. for all I know, my channel might no longer be, and never was, commercially viable or whatever that thing was. I don't know. Terminate my channel because it's not commercially viable. Oh, RIP. There's that streak. We got lucky getting 2 in a row. Rip to the streak. Yeah, of course. It's in the 6th location that I look. As always. Oh, it actually isn't, because I went right past it, didn't I? So it was in the 7th location, somehow. There's only 6 locations that it can possibly spawn in, and it was in the 7th location. Yeah, good memes. I walked right by it. Let's go and get some tickets. We'll need to get ready for if we actually get the KBS longbow. Alright, there. I can do that with a Rack 9. There you go. Still no quickies. I should be able to get crawlers with this thing. I don't want to have to use a gas grenade. There we go. Mule Munchies again! For, like, the 15th time this game. Oof. Point Dexter's slap.
Your soul will be mine.
Can't believe I've been doing it wrong this whole time, though. Like, I've done this challenge, like, what, maybe 5 times so far? And all those other times I've been getting the perk order wrong and having these other two swapped. I wouldn't really consider this RNG though, good RNG. This is more just the game throwing me a bone. This is the game saying, it's round 32, we want to at least give you a make it seem like you're going to be able to finish this challenge before we absolutely screw you over. I'm not even going to try rebuilding the barriers. I don't have quickies, so that's a no. I'm really hoping for it, but no. We get up and atoms. I think we only have like 2 up and atoms left before it stops giving it to us. Because that's the other thing. If it keeps giving us up and atoms out of order, and we have to remove those, that counts as an up and atoms use. That's what we have to worry about. So I think we're down to either 3 or 2 left. Yeah, and that means I fail the challenge. So that means it's impossible to complete. If it gives me the thing saying that it's all used, then I can't get it again. Like, at least when we're playing a director's cut, we have 6 charges on that instead of just the normal 3. So, that's that. That's the other thing that really allows us to do this challenge in the first place. So obviously, there's no way to actually get more than 5 perks in IW unless you're playing a director's cut. Then there is no perk limit. Yeah, and that's kind of why I like playing public matches on Moon, because even if someone puts like a raindrops or something on a low round, then I can just use the hacker to get rid of the perk. I can't do that on like Kino or something. If I get a bad perk on Kino, I'm just stuck with it. This game knows how much that I actually like Mule Munchies. Too bad it keeps giving it to me out of order. Like, I'm not a mule kick hater. I kind of wish I had the ability to play custom zombies, but I don't have a PC. Probably not gonna get a PC. I remember there was a while back where I wanted to make a custom zombies map, or obviously I wouldn't be able to make a custom zombies map, but I would have wanted to, like, I've had ideas for a custom zombies map. knowing that I'd never be able to actually make one. If that makes sense. More what ended up happening with those is just kind of ended up predicting things that would happen in BO4, like Dying Wish. I know it was technically a custom perk before, but we basically predicted that. Like, there was already a perk called Guardian Angel Ale in World at War Customs. But you get the point of that. We predicted character selection that ended up making its way into World War II zombies. We basically predicted specialist weapons, how they are in BO4. Had kind of the basis for, like, kind of a custom storyline that was kind of a... It kind of tied in with the Ether storyline, but it was, like, its own separate entity. Yeah, it would have been cool. It would have never happened, though. RIP to that. I will cheese that and let it reload. Yo, chill with that. Oh, good thing it didn't let me grab that nuke. It's starting to be a two-hit to the police zombies, though. This is not good. Chill, go towards the trap. Go towards the trap. Yeah, this thing is not doing too hot now. Oh no, I didn't even release the UFOs. I just got those kills for nothing. What am I doing? What am I doing? I do not play Clash of Clans. If I'm gonna keep rolling with this, I need the Exquisite on it. And in order to get the Exquisite, that means having to waste a bunch of zombie kills and feed them to the traps. And as you saw, that last one took 44 tickets. Each zombie's worth 2 tickets. And we only need 15 zombies. At least I can see now when it flies away, but that's still gonna take a few with it. And also, I'm acting like I have speed cola here. Alright, good, that's finished. I gotta loop back around to get that. I always forget which one the other three are. I know which one the yellow one is, but like when it comes to the other three, I always forget. They're rip that entire horde. I know the yellow one's the one on the other end. I always just forget where the other three are. I should probably just grab another arcane core for this NV4 for now. Bombstoppers. Go and drop this. All the points that I don't need here. Racin stripes would be really nice about right now, though. Yeah, I mean, it could be up in atoms. Like, absolutely, it could be up in atoms. Every single time, there's that chance that it could be up in atoms. We're gonna have to go another round in order to start filling up the other ones. There's definitely not enough zombies left in the round. Actually, joking, there probably was, but whatever, just to be safe. Yeah, there definitely were 15 zombies left in the round. We need the exquisite now, though. That is for sure. Rack 9's probably not got that many rounds left in it. Problem with that is I don't have a PC. The closest I'll do to doing a video with Tim Hansen is the thing that we did, or the thing that me and Greg did with the Zombies quiz. Okay, it's good. I don't know where it dropped, but it's good. It definitely dropped, right? Yep. Let me pick it up. Oh, that was the first time that it's actually given me Slappy Taffy. It's not in the correct order, though. So, it doesn't really help me. This might actually not be enough zombies. No, it should be good. Alright, let's go drop this perk now. Hey, welcome back, Xers. And I guess while we're here, we can get the other trap going. Go ahead, grab the part for this so we can drop it. There should be enough zombies left in the round. Just as long as this doesn't kill my entire horde, which it probably will. I should have started on this quite a few rounds ago. Okay, that's definitely enough zombies. So we'll have the other two ready to go. I just gotta waste this horde on getting the UFO done. There we go, that's done. I don't even know what the bounty was. What even was the bounty? Oh, 50 rounds.
Your soul will be mine.
Not really big into anime. I don't know, just never got into it. Alright, let's go ahead and try to finish these up pretty quick. Exquisite sounds nice about right now. But Polar is just a death trap. Like, this whole area here is just a death trap. Oh no, this thing's a two-shot. Yeah, Exquisite is needed about right now. Bombstoppers again! Okay, this one's good. Let me loop around to get that one. And I don't want to grab that nuke either. Okay, at least this thing's back to one shot with the wind. So I think if that's the case, I might just keep wind on this one, or I'll have to get another one. Obviously, if I want to get the Exquisite. But I think I might keep wind on that one for now, and then save the Exquisite for the KBS longbow. Favorite wheel location? Just anywhere that's not Polar. I don't really like the one by the slides either. I don't know, it's just kind of so out of the way, it's... you know? Like, it probably is one of the better locations in this map, it's just, honestly, I could care less, just as long as it's not Polar. Well, what up, Wolf? Polar's terrible, just the entire area. The entire area is just a complete death trap. Oh, I think it's done. Accurate depiction of the NV4 in multiplayer. Literal no recoil. No recoil across the map. This game's really not liking me. Alright, now, the question. Should I put the Exquisite on the rack 9? Or should I wait until I get Mule Munchies and the KBS Longbow? Because we have to keep this. We have to keep a wall weapon. We'll probably, like, throw the electric one on this one or something. So in that case, I'll just hold on to these two for a little while. Because if I take the wind core off this, it's going to be a two-shot. I mean, it's probably going to be a two-shot with the wind core pretty soon as well. It already is. It's down to kind of the point-blank range. But at least it's got that stun effect. Which I kind of want in the NV4. Like, I think it's already too late, to be honest. It might already be too late of a round to really do anything. If I don't just get perks back to back to back to back, there's not really that many more that I can get. Like, don't get me wrong, like, IW weapons are, like, actually useful-ish in, like, mid to later rounds. But, like, there comes a point. Like, yeah, this game just really, it wants to give me the useful stuff, just not in the correct order. Like, it'd be giving me good perks if this were a radioactive thing going for no power. It's not the case, though. Now I gotta run the gauntlet of trying to remove this perk without getting stuck. Because this whole area right here, you get stuck right here, you get stuck right here, zombies dropping up, dropping down, dropping up, dropping sideways. Yeah, this thing's a two-shot. mean, look at this thing. Like, we're at, over 2,000 kills, and we only have 3. Like, that's just kind of what we're at now. That's how ridiculous this challenge is. It's given me just blue... I want to know how many times it's given me blue bolts or Mule Munchies over anything else. Like, it's probably given me each like 4 times a piece. Welcome to the challenge. Like, this is gonna take to round 50. Minimum. At least when it comes to my RNG luck. Oh, hi. Here you go, take a trap. Let me waste some kills, but I want to see if I can get the UFO flying around again. Yeah, there we go. And because I've got the green one, I can actually start putting some souls into it, but I don't want to fill it up completely. Because obviously I gotta put this green one away. You know, let's just go ahead and do that now. Plasma's not really that good anyways. Plasma's not really good at damage boost, it's just there kind of as, I guess, the more tactical one. It kind of, the Plasma one just kind of boosts other stats. But of course, those boosted stats carry over to whenever you get the Exquisite, which makes the Exquisite better than the others. Because Exquisite does both. Damage boost and stat boost. Come on. No! There's literally one zombie left out of that. One zombie that didn't get hit with a repulsor. Come on. And this is why this challenge is impossible. Literally 39 rounds and I only got 3 perks. It's ridiculous. $122 keys, but really, there's such a ripoff, but I have to get zombie crates. I swear, zombie crates are such a ripoff, but I actually do need items. Like, if I am gonna go for some of these IW records, I do need some of these things. They're such a ripoff. Like, at least with these, I'm getting salvage. Barely any salvage. Now, how many duplicates did I get? Like, wow, look at that, right? Good memes. I think with all these duplicates, I'd actually have all the items in the game. Literally, look at this. Look at all this that I don't have. I mean, I don't really care. Like, I have the Mark II of that, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, there's still some stuff that I'm looking for, like, this one. This one for some testing. I don't know about this one. Because Akimbo disabled for that. Vintage, obviously. This is the one that I'm kind of interested about. Its one-shot ability. Kind of taking the regular Volk and then comparing it to the Vintage and see if the ballistic weapon is stronger or weaker. That's really what I'm interested in. I'll probably never get it, though. And then for, like, I don't even know if there's really anything that I can still get with this. I don't know if this will make a difference. And what else? What else do I not have? I don't know what I don't have. Probably like a pistol. I have the Mark... Oh no, the Twin Sanity. I don't have that one, but that's just Akimbo, you know? There's nothing really special there. This one's just kind of nice to have. But really, I don't know what I'm, like, missing. That would make, like, an actual difference. What is this? I don't remember ever seeing this one. Now it's condensed in a high damage cluster when aiming down sights, but doesn't it do that already? So I feel like it does that already. Like, what's the difference between that and the smoothbore? Damage 25. Damage 86. Damage 86. Damage 86. Fake. It says damage is 86 on all of them. I call fake. I don't know. Like, these stats are just like, it's like multiplayer stats. I don't know. They're not really, you can't really go off of those. But I really don't remember ever seeing that. And Ordnance is going to be the only one we're able to test for that. I don't know what I'm going to do about the Switchblade versus not. We've already tested that. I guess I don't have anything. I swear there was something that I was still trying to test, but I can't remember what it is. Alright, I guess not. I guess everything else is Mark II collection. Like, look at all this supply drop only stuff that I just don't have. Like, good memes, right? Literally imagine. Telling you though, if IW had the same kind of duplicate system that BO4 has now, I would have legitimately every single item in the game. I would legitimately have every single item in the game if the BO4 duplicate system was in this game. That's the sad part. But yeah, anyways, that was a failed attempt. That was a pretty good attempt, but still a fail. That just goes to show just how ridiculous this challenge is, and really how ridiculous all the challenges that I come up with are. Like, between this and the World War II Pack-a-Punch challenge, they're just kind of those two challenges that I keep coming back to, but I'm probably never going to actually be able to complete. Anyways, there's our stream for this night. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow with something. Maybe a Pack-a-Punch challenge. Maybe a BO3 Pack-a-Punch challenge, I'm not sure. Anyways. Peace out.